So Sunny V2 uploaded this video titled, "Okay, I'll admit it, KSI's strategy was kinda genius." And the thumbnail here is KSI saying stop hating on the song. Now for everybody that experienced the thick of it memes and all that, and all the hate and criticism towards the song, everybody knows that it was a song that got heavily memed on, and KSI just leaned into it, fighting back against the hate and everything, and all the people making fun of it. But, you know, the big brain people, or as I would have probably assumed, like 99% of the people out there, knew that KSI was just like faking his angry reactions just so that the song could be more poppin', and then more memes would be made around it, and then hence give it more views. And all of it seems to have worked. I mean, I don't know about seems to have worked, but all of it worked because now the video is at 97 million views in just 3 months. So KSI, in the span of about 3 to 4, maybe 5 months, is going to have a 100 million viewed music video where it's going to become his most popular one. So his most popular one here is Lamborghini with 128 million views. That one came out almost a decade ago, so 9 years ago. But now this Thick of It music video that just came out 3 months ago has 97 million views and will surely take over in just a matter of time. Maybe within a year from now or a bit more after it, but it's on pace to pass it up. So KSI leaning into the hate worked out for him, as it wasn't just a song that got trashed on by a lot of the community, but that basically became a staple of meme culture in the year 2024. And nowadays it's pretty hard to do in a way where you manipulate it into being a thing. Memes now, and always have been, come from organic ways, but KSI manipulated it into it becoming a bigger phenomena than it was originally going to be. And that's why we have the thumbnail here of KSI saying stop hating on the song, where apparently he posted it on the X platform. But I wanted to watch this Sunny V2 video on stream to, you know, give my takes on it a little bit. As back in October 2024, when KSI had revealed that he was just leaning into the hate and pretending to be mad at the people memeing the song, I posted this onto my IG stories saying that KSI was like, "Lol, fooled you guys. I wasn't actually mad," laughing emojis. And that this was just pretty much all our reactions, or at least for the people with double digits in their age. This was most of our reactions here. Just like, really, bro, like we already knew. And I just have the caption here, 99% of the audience that already knew it was fake outrage. And we just got this Family Guy pic here of looking at the camera like, seriously, bro, on some Jim Halpert type of timing. But yeah, let's check out this Sunny V2 video.
Thick of It received professional reviews of 0 out of 100,
0.
whilst his audience called it probably the worst piece of music I've ever heard. Yet KSI still made 100 million people watch it by employing a unique but extremely risky strategy. About a month prior to the song's official release, KSI performed Thick of It for the very first time.
At the
during a live appearance at the Misfits boxing match, and is suggested by a comment reading, "I love how nobody hated this song when it was on Misfits."
Well, nobody hated the song because nobody had heard it before. It was like something new. It was like everybody's first time listening to it, and of course you're not really gonna think too deeply on it at a boxing event. But yeah, that's why nobody hated the song. It was there because it wasn't out to the general public, where that general public was able to meme it. And then of course, Misfits boxing event, vast majority of them are going to be KSI fans in the attendance, so they're not really going to think about it too much in terms of like hating on the song. But that's why nobody hated the song when it was on Misfits.
People initially really liked it. Barely anybody disliked the video, whilst many comments encouraged Thick of It sounds awesome, dude. The Thick of It is one of his best songs in a while. New song is so fire. I'm so excited for the official release.
Oh,
yet
Ethan,
KSI was busy with a different official release.
We
came together to create a Lunchables competitor.
Dude, the camera quality on their announcement, man.
Just 16 days after the Thick of It live performance, KSI launched Lunchly with Mr. Beast and Logan Paul.
Mr. Beast, this was in the middle of when Mr. Beast was in that whole Dogpack 404 situation, Rosanna going after him, you know, all the controversies and stuff, him being called a fraud and everything. Mr. Beast was in the middle of that. And then Logan, you know, Logan's just like a 50. Can you even say that people's thoughts about Logan are like 50% like him and 50% hate him? I feel like more people dislike him. But yeah, Logan's also was going through it. But he was already partnered with KSI during Prime. But Mr. Beast was, you know, pun intended, Mr. Beast was in the thick of it with all the Dogpack 404 accusations and stuff, that whole situation. So KSI opening Lunchly with them had KSI be thrown right into the mix of people hating on the whole overall group.
With both of them being embroiled in drama, people found any excuse to hate on the product. General nutrition was the primary concern, yet it was Dan TDM's tweet that involved KSI. What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money, simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better. Well, KSI responded stating that Dan...
This was a terrible fucking response by KSI, dude. I remember when this expose dropped, dude. I was like, "Are you serious, KSI?" This post, dude, so dumb. I'm not even gonna get into it, but yeah, it just had nothing to do with what Dan was saying. The similarities, okay, I guess you could kind of see a similarity in the narrative being portrayed, but it was like comparing oranges to apples. It's like, no, there's no comparison here.
Crappy products to his fans too.
Looks like crap to me. How does this benefit your fans, Dan?
He doubled down by adding that Dan also promoted and made a whole video on Munch Pack to...
That one too. This post was stupid too. Dan, what was it? Dan was just, okay, just to quickly get through this. Dan was like really young at that age, and he wasn't 30 years old like KSI is with the Lunchley things. Dan was young. He was just starting his career. He was getting, it's like almost like, of course he's gonna take a sponsorship. This isn't Dan's product. He was just a sponsorship, but KSI does kind of have a little bit of a point that Dan was pushing unhealthy candy. I think it was candy or like an unhealthy snack towards the kids, but Dan was in there for the money, dude. It was a sponsorship. It wasn't that big of a deal. Like if KSI had a sponsorship of the same product, Munch Pack, but he was like just like sponsored to promote it, nobody would be saying shit. But nobody would be saying anything. But because it was Lunchy, it was his company, and then of course because he was doing it with the hated Logan Paul and Mr. Beast, people were hating on KSI and Lunchley. But yeah, man, let's just get these points over through. Well, but that was just my thoughts. But let's just get these points over through, and but that's kind of the thoughts that I had for in case I made these dumb posts.
His Minecraft audience full of kids,
trying to make
yet
a point.
Absolutely no one was taking KSI's side.
Exactly.
Bro, I'll be honest, your shit just sucks, and people like Dan TDM more than you. Take the L, man. You ain't winning this time.
Everyone was hating on KSI.
Was quick to respond with a video reinforcing his own position.
When it comes to Twitter is just a cesspool of the most depressed people on this earth. It's like 4chan, but with lower IQ.
Before proceeding to insult his entire subreddit.
The IQ.
Okay. That
this
one
Reddit has just gone down.
Going after your fans.
So when only 6 days later he released another thick of it snippet, the audience responded with their own hostile energy. Whoever found this gem, please put it back.
It was
this
so corny.
Could probably clear a room faster than a fire alarm. I'm gonna play this at my funeral, and then everyone will be jealous that I'm the dead one. A different person shared the snippet to TikTok, warning KSI is threatening to release whatever this is, which received over 6 million views.
This is one of the worst songs I've ever fucking heard in my life. All my ops getting it. You're not ready. Bro, who exactly are your fucking ops? Dan TDM?
JJ's poor image had completely doomed Thick of It.
People just hate us. And they hate me.
And if he couldn't become any more hated, he might as well lean into it.
That was a nice
this old Dan TDM and Lunchley beef really shows that I'm in the thick of it. Out October 4th. Pre-save link down below. In a different tweet he'd state, a lot has happened these past few days online, so here I am addressing everything below, attaching a link that redirected his viewers to pre-save the song.
People were saying that it was like an IP grabber and things. Wait, was it? So here I am addressing... No, it wasn't a YouTube link. It was like some link to like a website or something, and then that website had the link. I don't know why it's showing up here. Wait, let me go to the actual expos. Oh, I guess I'm tripping because this is how it looks like that. I thought it was a different website. The link takes you to a page. Yeah, look, see, the link takes you to a page where you can pre-order his new song. Has no apology. It's misleading. This is against sex. No, dude, I remember it was like another website. Because there's no way that this community note would be here if it was like a youtube.com link. But anyways, this is still correct here.
KSI again called out Dan TDM before doing so yet another time,
dragging the Dan
so
TDM
many people who wanted to hate KSI, they'd click on the song just to leave nasty comments. This worked perfectly. Upon Thick of It's release, it instantly went viral, boosted by people who were simply there to hate. Bro took a 1.5-year long break from music and came back with this. Take 2 years next time. Pretty confident he got ChatGPT to write him a cool rap song.
Bruh.
This song is the best argument I've ever seen against free speech. On a list of worst songs to ever exist, Thick of It took all 10 positions, while even Jake Paul tweeted, "Thank you KSI, you hero. My 83-year-old grandpa hasn't been able to walk in years, but when you released this song, he finally stood up and turned this shit off." KSI responded stating, "Looks like you've got your next opponent lined up then.
Oh man. Okay, so KSI is obviously referencing the 83-year-old grandpa here, but it's funny because of what just happened recently, like not even a week ago. KSI just this past Saturday got face-to-face against his potentially next boxing opponent, a former football player named Wayne Bridge, who was 44 years old. So this post here, just even more funnier now, a little bit more of an L for KSI there.
Introducing the risky but effective part of JJ's strategy, pretending to be annoyed by the hate the song was getting.
But like, dude, if you know how the this is a pretty funny pause here. But if you already know how the internet works, you know, okay, well, probably KSI was salty at first, but then, like, you know, if he keeps dragging something like past a week, then it becomes more clear that, of course, he's pretending to be mad. Okay, dude, look at this video here. The hate on my music is forced, and look at this thumbnail. If you see this and think that KSI is legitimately mad, then you're just new to the internet. That's pretty much it. And those that have been on the internet for more than a year and see how things play out must have gotten that sensation that, yeah, KSI is just playing it up and pretending to be mad.
Today we are reacting to Thick of It TikToks. You guys are just on a hating rampage. Cool, let's do it.
He'd retweet videos mocking the song, demanding that people stop taking the piss, before again kicking the hornet's nest by tweeting, "These stupid fans leave trash comments on my new song, think they're getting to me. You're not. It's not funny, it's boring, you're wasting your time," again baiting the audience to give him more engagement. Thinking they're getting to me, proceeds to make 30 tweets about it. The fact
so you took the bait, Mr. Almighty, you took the bait there.
That you keep talking about it though makes me think it is getting to you.
Jaunty here took a little bit of the bait, but this Almighty guy definitely took the bait. Like, well, which was the rage bait in this situation? I don't know, but he took the bait.
JJ plotted his revenge by putting Thick of It on 6 different ad cars to blast the song through the streets of London.
That's a little bit crazy.
KSI is forcing people to listen to his
funny
new
caption,
song,
though.
Thick of It. This has to be some form of punishment. WTF is his caption.
No way. Okay, so KSI is in connection with Keem. I was going to say maybe KSI told him to post that caption, but no, I don't think so. But he's just playing off it.
It's called marketing. I can't even promote without people taking the piss now. It seems
well, you never market. Have you ever marketed a song like that with vehicles?
Only person who liked the song was KSI himself.
And Nick 830.
I think the song is an absolute banger. On my mama.
Hyping up the music video because
for a meme, sure.
The music video to Thick of It is finally here. Let's do this.
When he tried to perform the song in India, the crowd pelted KSI with Prime. Professional reviewers gave it straight up 0%.
I think he just like told them to throw Prime at him. I don't know if that's necessarily 100% true, but all right.
Alternatively, 5 out of 5 stars by people who wrote paragraphs just to take the piss out of it. Getting 0 support from anyone, KSI chose to give up completely. He'd write generational haters everywhere. I'm so tired of it at this point. Just leave me alone, seeming genuinely sick of the hate he was getting.
Listening to the new KSI song until I cringe. Ready?
So obvious.
Go.
It's so obvious what you're trying to do.
Yeah, those are the worst memes, dude. And those are the worst memes. I'll stand by this. If you see the beginning of like a video, or like you know where the video is gonna end up going, like what the joke is, it was a terrible meme, and that's where Thick of It memes were going into at the end. It was becoming like predictable what they were gonna say, and that's when like the meme starts dying and stuff. Like, Like, we know what the joke is gonna be. So, okay, so let me see if I could even figure it out. Let me see. Listening to the new KSI song until I cringe. Okay, what, is he gonna, like, tap play, and then right away, he cringes right away, and the video ends?
KSI song until I cringe. Ready?
So obvious.
Go.
It's so obvious what you're gonna do. Let me guess, 1 second in. Cringe.
This carried over to an Aiden Ross live
I probably
stream.
did.
I don't want to be here, but I'm happy.
Why don't you want to be here?
Well, because you're just here
I was
to
watching
roast
the stream
me.
live,
No,
dude.
like the whole internet.
I'm being nice.
Your audience is the worst. Imagine
KSI was
putting
playing
your
it up
heart
here,
and
though.
soul into a project and then release it into the world, and everyone's going, ha ha. I want it to stop. I want people to stop making.
But he's got
fun
a
of my
point
song.
there.
And singing the song to speed definitely wasn't helping his cause.
This clip
so
was
many
funny,
streamers
dude.
had roasted the
Oh, he
song.
did.
JJ spent 35 minutes reacting to just some of them.
35
However, as a
minutes?
result, KSI's strategy was starting to bear fruit.
Look at it the bright side. At least you're getting plays. It's growing on people. It's growing.
How do you forget a song that you dislike but is stuck in your head? I heard about someone named KSI who made a song that everyone keeps making fun of. Out of curiosity, I looked it up, and now it won't leave my head.
You like the song? You like that song?
I really don't like the song at all. and
No,
wish
you did. You're just acting like you're not.
it would stop.
Does anyone else have this stupid KSI song stuck in their head because of TikTok? But why is it actually catchy though? I want to hate
'Cause you
on
like it?
the rest of the internet, but I just found myself singing it like a hypocrite.
The song might have been terrible, but people couldn't stop listening whether they liked it or not.
Really? It was on
This
y'all's
video
head?
that got released.
Man, I've been watching all these brain rot memes and stuff, and I saw think of it a lot of times and shit, but it was never stuck in my. I don't think it was ever really stuck in my head. To the problem where I would be going online to ask people how to get it out of my head. I don't know, man. Y'all really like that song.
2 weeks ago is almost on 14 million views. Like, this is gonna be one of my most viewed videos of all time.
It will be
People
the
on
most
Reddit
viewed video.
noticed Think of It is the most popular song on Genius right
That was
now,
actually interesting.
whilst Postlight reported Think of It is projected to chart in the Billboard Hot
That was
100.
interesting, too.
The song
It did.
debuted at number 81,
Yep.
topped Spotify's Viral 100 chart, and brought KSI's monthly listeners to 10 million plus.
Ladies and gentlemen, Think of It is now my 9th top 10 single.
A few days later, JJ
What, like UK or what?
went on Logan's podcast.
Oh,
and
here we
after
go.
the
This is when
song
he
came
admitted
up
it.
in conversation,
Admitted.
KSI admitted he was never really angry.
This is a good time for me to tell everyone that I'm actually not pissed.
Wow.
Like, I'm not mad.
He clarified
No
them-
way. You weren't mad at all? So why would you pretend to be mad? Oh, for the view? For you to get a bunch of more plays? For it to become this bigger meme than it was already? Wow, dude. How did I not think of it at all? Sarcasm there for you motherfuckers. But come on, dude. Like, how did nobody like suspect that? Or like even then, coming up to this point in date here, pretty much almost everybody like knew that he was just like pretending to be mad.
Was some anger in the beginning.
The 2 tweets that I did at
So he says it.
Dan.
The first two.
I think those,
He was salty.
those were genuine.
Yeah.
Those were
And
me,
that's fair.
like, don't fucking come on my business. Da 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 da.
But for the most part, he was simply baiting attention.
Because I had a single
Of course.
coming out, I was like, I can just use this as a way to market my song. And it was just getting a ton of hate, people clowning on it. So I was like, all right, cool. Let me just lean into this and be pissed off, angry, tell people, guys, stop making memes. Knowing that they're gonna make more memes. Stop making fun of me, knowing that they're gonna make fun of me more. Stop making videos on me, saying that my downfall is imminent.
Yep.
The
He was
sidemen,
baiting.
however,
And it
weren't
worked.
convinced it was all an act.
I thought
No one
JJ
cared about
orchestrated it all.
He is claiming that now.
He is claiming that.
He claims that to
We
us now.
know him.
We know him.
We know that
Yeah,
at
and we know
one
he's
point
lying.
he was burning. Bro, burn.
Referring to this podcast here.
Well, I wasn't trying to make a funny
You weren't
song.
trying to,
I
but
was
you
literally
accidentally
trying to
did.
make a song about my life.
But is the song funny outside of the
It's
context?
not funny!
No, outside.
It was just like the goofy sound effects that were added, dude. The sword sling, the sword swing. It was just the funny sound effects that was like to make the song look goofy and everything.
Funny.
No.
Is my life funny, bro?
No.
Bro said he was faking the anger. Whether or not the anger was real, the song
But
did
he was a little
exactly
bit.
what KSI
He was,
wanted. With over 80 million streams at $3,000 per million, the song has estimated Spotify earnings of almost $250,000. Throw in another $250,000 from its 100 million YouTube views, and Think of It has likely made JJ about $500,000 just from streaming alone.
But what about the but also the other videos of people checking out his YouTube channel, and then the videos he made around the thick of it. And not just that, the other ways too, like people probably bought the song. I don't know if I did see that like people that were posting reactions, they got their videos blocked, so I don't think he's making money off of that. I was gonna say that, like the copyright claim videos, he's probably, I don't know, but surely the song, I don't know if KSI made that money, but the song likely made that money. I don't know how much is going towards the record label, towards the producers, towards, you know, everything else, but KSI did make it back. I don't think it was that bag there, but he could get there in the future if like more streams and everything plays out, and then he gets to that cut where he then makes this money here. But yeah, the song made around this money, so it was just a well-marketed song. Even if people like me were able to see through the fake reactions and stuff, through the fake through the fake rage and everything.
He's convinced now that the dust has settled, people are starting to realize that Thick of It is actually a good song, lol.
I don't know about probably a good song. I don't know about that, but not as terrible as people were putting it out to be, likely.
Wait till I perform it to see how hard it goes.
Oh, I'm sure
and
it's
to
gonna
be
go
fair,
good.
at a recent concert, the entire crowd was singing along. The song
yeah,
will likely
'cause it was a
never
meme.
be respected, but it's still legendary in its own funny way.
Yep, in meme culture. Yeah, like in the meme culture, definitely a noteworthy place. In terms of like respected music, I don't know about that. For like the lyricism and all that. The production of it, is somewhat interesting. But the meme aspect and the internet impact it had, definitely noteworthy. Can't really deny that. Phase 1, lose your audience. Phase 2, Phase 3, profit. 5 minutes and 36 seconds. This wasn't in India, nor does this even look like India. This was a meetup in Copenhagen, Denmark, back in 2023, where they told a crowd to act like they're angry. Okay, so is it what I'm thinking it
the
is?
crowd pelted KSI with Prime.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like, I didn't really recall people throwing primes at KSI because he was performing Thick of It. So this one seems to be the more accurate reasoning for this clip here. I honestly don't think KSI is smart enough to think as far as ahead like he claims he did. No, like at first he was salty, but then he just like played into it, turned himself to a meme, destroy his reputation. The people who once love and respect him for being one of the OGs now treating him like Logan. But yeah, congrats for this shot song success. Yeah, this did ruin his reputation a little bit, just in the way that he acted against Dan TDM. I don't know about the song itself necessarily, but just what he was doing with Dan TDM and how he was like defending Lunchley in the weirdest way possible. It just made him really look corny. Bro's like 30 years old acting like this. I mean, that's fine, whatever, dude. You can act however you want. I mean, as long as you're getting attention right. But if you want to have like a nice legacy, like he always says that he does, this was a way to not do that fully. But yeah, as I'm reading the comments here, people are saying that no, this whole thing wasn't really like KSI didn't really have this whole thing planned out, and it's just kind of like a thing that just happened, and KSI played it wrongly in terms of like reputation, which I could see that. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking too, is like a little bit weird of a title. KSI's strategy was kind of genius. Well, the strategy that he came upon, yes. I don't know about genius, but he played it well. And it's interesting that Son of E2 uploaded the video here today on January 23rd, because just today in the morning, 11:51 a.m. here, January 23, 2025, KSI put up this post that said, haha, no way, Thick of It is nominated for a Brit Award for Song of the Year. And we got the image here, Brit Awards 2025. Thick of It nominated for Song of the Year. and we still have some of the replies saying it's literally a sympathy nomination. They feel bad for you. Did nothing else come out last year? Dude, we have failed as a society. What are the top replies? Damn, if that's the song of the year, then British music must be god awful. So people still like roasting it, kind of. But some people congratulating him. King Von participation award and nomination. But still though, whether you love or hate the song, this is a nice accomplishment to even have that win. Dude, that'd be funny if it wins, man. But people would just be flaming the Brit Awards. And then with that nomination, KSI reacted to it, basically saying here, I have defeated the internet. Now what? So it's this 45-second video here, so let's see it.
Well,
see what he's got to say.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do we have here? It seems the song that a lot of you have been making fun of me for. The song that a lot of you were making memes about.
Mm-hmm.
From the screen to the ring to the pen to the king.
Don't forget the sword swing sound effect.
That song now, ladies and gentlemen, is a Brit nominated song for Song of the Year. I defeated the internet.
I don't know about. Well, he did nicely with it.
Now what?
She got the prime bottle, the lemonade prime bottle. Dude, I mean, there's really no argument there. I mean, he did play the internet pretty well there. Bro want to be a supervillain so bad. Bro sounds like a British supervillain. Nah, but yeah, man, I mean, KSI was in the thick of it and then played it well right after. I mean, is there really anything bad we can say in this situation here? Just gotta give him the props for it, I guess. Alright, I was just about to end stream, but I just remembered, KSI dropped this dirty music video already.